1, start.
Hi, I'm Phil Threadgold, and we are having a mini startup grind session here with Sean
Fochtman.
Fochtman.
Got it, no problem.
And he is the founder of Spray and Play Toys. And it is a product where if you have a Lego set and you create this masterpiece and you want to preserve it so it doesn't fall apart, you use this product to spray on it and it will lock it in place. So I'll let you tell more about it, but first I just want to give everyone a little background about Startup Grind. Startup Grind is a monthly meeting with a local successful entrepreneur. We have networking beforehand and food, and the actual session is like a fireside chat where we ask questions and get feedback on how the entrepreneur got to where they are. Audience can ask questions at the end, and then there's more networking afterwards. So that's a monthly meeting, and these sessions here at the Maker Fair are mini Startup Grind sessions. So with that said, I'll ask Sean to kind of give a little background about how he got the idea for Spray and Play.
Yep, Spray and Play came to me a couple of years ago. I was watching my son play with his Lego sets, and he and his friend were trying to set up a big Star Wars battle. And as they're doing it, I realized they were rebuilding them more than they were actually playing with it. They would, pick it up and a gun would fall off or a wing would fall off. And like I said, they just kept rebuilding rather than having a chance to just play with their toy that they had built. And this was right about the time when the Lego movie came out, and the enemy in the Lego movie is called the Kraggle. And the Kraggle is Crazy Glue. And Crazy Glue is a permanent solution to keeping everything together. And I thought there had to be something in between absolutely nothing, holding the Lego together, and permanent. And that's where we came up with Spray and Play. So Spray and Play, it improves the bonds between the connections on the bricks, but it's not permanent. It's water soluble. You can dunk it in water, use an old toothbrush, kind of scrape off some of the glue, and then you can start all over again. So that's the whole point of Spray and Play, is that this is something that improves those bonds, but it's not permanent. It is not the Kraggle, as they call it in the Lego.
Okay, so you had this idea by watching your son. Where did you get the expertise to actually follow through on this? Do you have a background in chemistry or something like that? Or just tell me a little bit more about how you got here.
No, I don't. But I was smart enough to reach out to some of the people I know and say, I've got this idea. Where can we go with it? And I reached out to Paul Jakes, who works in the Spartan Innovation Center. He's an old friend of mine. I used to play basketball with him. And I knew this is what he does. He works with students at MSU's campus, helps them start businesses. And from there, he got me connected to a material science student at Michigan State. Caleb Andrews is one of the co-owners of Spray and Play. And he's graduating in a week. He's graduating with his bachelor's degree in material science engineering from Michigan State. He's got the chemistry background, and he's got that technical background that he brought to the group that was able us to take the idea, go from an idea, and provide a technical solution to it. He speaks in a language that we don't understand, and we just say, go man, do your thing. So, like I said, that was something that I had no clue where to go with it. It was just an idea, but working with other people and being able to say, I don't know what to do with this, but there's got to be other people out there that know what to do with this, was something that really helped us take it from an idea into an actual product.
Okay, so it's one thing to have an idea, another to reach out to people to help, but how did you even gather up the initiative to even say, okay, I'm gonna go forward with this? Do you have a day job that's unrelated to this, or what did you go to school for, and that sort of thing?
Yeah, my day job, I do work at Michigan State too. I work in the College of Engineering. I'm an academic advisor for electrical and computer engineering students, and actually I'm the college advisor for the entrepreneurship and innovation minor. So I'd already kind of been in that world a little bit through that. Prior to that, I'd owned a couple rental properties, so it had a little bit of a business background. So my day job is doing that. When I saw this, and like I said, saw the idea, when I mentioned it to people, I got such good feedback on yes, this is a problem and it needs a solution. That kind of helped push me forward with it. And then as I told my kids, honestly, that was a big motivator. Was I told them I had this idea and they're like, yeah, do it. And then they keep asking me about it. And having, your sons who are 11 and 9 years old now, be like, so what are you doing? What's happening with spray and play? I couldn't tell them, I quit. I got bored with it. It was too hard. It was, I just didn't want to feel like doing it. The day job got too busy. You've got soccer, all these other things. Having that was a huge motivator to me. Having those people ask me, so what's going on? And like I said, I didn't want to tell them, yeah, I quit. I just got bored with it.
Okay, so you recruited people to help you. You got the guy to actually create the product. Now you still have to bring it to market.
Yep.
So tell me about the struggles you went through, packaging and finding retailers and that sort of thing.
Yep. So one of the biggest hurdles for us originally was finding a manufacturer. We probably contacted 25 different, they're called contract packagers. So you come up with the idea, the formula, they've got the equipment to put something into an aerosol can, to package it for you and do all those things. No joke, probably 25 different companies we contacted and said, this is what we need, and either got back, no, we can't do that, or nothing, just absolutely nothing. And finally found a place in West Virginia, of all places, and the chemist we talked to there has a son who plays with Legos. And as soon as we told him what we wanted to do, he was like literally got up from the phone call and ran down into his lab and started working on it, knew what we wanted. So that was a major hurdle for us, was just finding a manufacturer, let alone to return our phone call, but that could accomplish what we wanted to do. And then also work with us as we're a startup. We're not ordering 250,000 cans right now. We're doing small batch runs right now as we're building the business and stuff. So that was another major hurdle, was finding a manufacturer that was willing to work with a smaller company like us as we're building this up.
Okay, so you created the product, you found someone to make it for you. Now, how do you sell it? Like, who are you targeting? What channels are you going through to try to get people that know it exists and can buy it?
Yeah. Right now we're sold exclusively on Amazon. We're in a couple local just retail settings. Local museum here in Lansing, Impressions 5 is a children's museum. But 99% of our sales is through Amazon right now. And I'm sorry, what was the question about?
So how do you market?
How do you market it? That's right. So that was another thing that we realized, that when we got this, we got the product, we got it in hand, and now we're like, hey, how do we sell this? What do we do? And I did a ton of research on Facebook ads. I just figured that's where we'll start. I watched tons and tons of YouTube videos on how to put together a Facebook ad. So we've got an ad that's out there. We got it going right before Black Friday, right before Thanksgiving last year. And it was crazy. It went nuts. I mean, people were commenting on it. We've had over 10,000 hits, where not just people that have viewed the ad, but have actually clicked the link that goes to our website. So that was a big thing for us, just getting people aware of what it is and why would they want it, because it's kind of a new thing. It's not a product that we've spun something off of. It's a completely new idea on how to play with and display your Legos. So that having that Facebook ad, that's going for us right now, and that's kind of the next thing, is like, okay, what else do we want to do? Do we want to try Reddit? Do we want to try Snapchat? All these different avenues that are out there. And that's what's great about right now as a startup business, is there are a lot of easy ways to get your idea out there or get your product out there through Facebook. Facebook's huge for us, honestly. And then Facebook allows you to target specific people. So my mom, who's on Facebook, has never searched Legos in her life. Another dad like me that was searching for Legos for their sons for their birthdays and their daughters for Christmas or something like that, our ad shows up to them on Facebook, because that tracks all those things, and it's kind of creepy, people think. But for people like us, it's like, okay, our ad is going to those people that may be interested in our product.
Yeah, so that's really cool. So what's on the horizon? Do you have a new upgraded model of this? Do you have other similar products you're making, or what do you have in the future?
Yep. Working with our manufacturer right now on a little bit of reformulation, some feedback from some of our customers on how the product goes on, what they would like to work with, and getting that feedback from the customers is the best place to go. I think I know what they want, but really they're going to tell us what they want. So we're doing a little bit of reformulation and working with our manufacturer. Next step is to get into that retail setting we're hoping. Like I said, we're exclusively on Amazon, and trying to find some creative packaging that shows what our product is. When people walk by it, they see it on the shelf, they know what it is right away, instead of, like I said, we're new. They go by and they see a can of spray and play. It sounds fun, but they don't necessarily know what it is. So that's a big challenge for us right now is getting into maybe some smaller shops, some gift shops and things like that, but also, again, having that packaging that catches people's eye. And when they walk by, I'm like, oh, this goes with Legos. Oh, this helps them. Okay, you know, it makes that connection right away rather than just a can sitting there that they just walk by.
Why don't you tell people watching the video how much it costs and where they can find it?
Yep, absolutely. Spray and Play, like I said, is on Amazon right now. Just go to Amazon.com, search Spray and Play or Spray and Play Toys. There's another product out there that's similar. We're the toy one. And it retails for $11.99. That includes shipping, ships all over the United States right now.
All right. Well, Sean, thank you very much for joining us, and appreciate you filling us in on Spray and Play.
Awesome, thank you. Thanks.
Cool. All right, was that good?
Oh, my back. Oh, while we were recording, there's like a guy who went in the back.
over your shoulder. Yeah, I saw.
Who was? There was another one who actually went back and he was like, he was making faces. I mean,
Photobombing.
yep. All right. Yeah, thanks a lot, Sean. I appreciate it a lot.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
So you said next Wednesday.